I need to expand it out. Okay, it's already recording, by the way. I'll just cut.
My hair.
It looks beautiful.
Right. Okay.
Howdy.
Howdy.
Okay, now for Amy's thoughts.
Okay. I have just a couple. So you mentioned in the video something about people being separate from each other, or can you remind me about, sorry. It's like all of a sudden I'm like, I can't remember exactly how you said it.
How the devil wants to separate us from
Yes.
each
Yes.
other and from Christ.
Yes.
Is
And
that
so that's
kind
why I was going to mention that, yeah, Satan wants to separate us and kind of keep us isolated, but he also wants to separate us from Christ. And the part where you're talking about the giver of all good gifts, kind of reminded me of something that I heard recently. I don't remember exactly where, but how like our spiritual gifts are kind of like our talents. And in the parable of the talent, how he gave certain gifts, five and I think three and then one. And so to understand what our spiritual gifts are and then try to enlarge or amplify them is really good. Yeah.
Okay. Talents also in the scriptures, it was a form of money. It was a not a form of money, but an amount of money.
Mm-hmm.
So if you look at it that way, you can equate the parable of talents to trials.
Yeah.
And do you know how talents or how money relates to trials?
No.
Okay, let me tell you.
Okay.
Peter or Paul says somewhere in there, and I'm not sure exactly where, but how he says that your challenges or tribulations will be worth more to you than gold
Yes, I've heard
because
that.
of what that it does to you and what that helps you with. And so if you think of it that way, what's worth more to you than gold? If you look at talents and if that's amount of money, then the talents could be equated to challenges or tribulations. And so the guy that hid his talent, maybe he was avoiding working on those things that were causing him trouble.
Mm-hmm.
And so if we have challenges in our life, if we have things that bring us sorrow to a certain extent, we can work through those and those become blessings to us in our life. And so the challenges we have, like we may have a challenge communicating, or we have challenges working together. Those things can become valuable to us other, and that way we increase our talents. And so the parable of the talents is also you take what is given you in the form of tribulations or challenges or things like that and make the most of it, make the best of them.
Mm-hmm. Well, that's great.
And don't hide from them.
Yeah, I do know that when I've overcome some challenges, or at least maybe a better way to say it is I've made some progress on certain challenges. I have definitely felt blessed or kind of
you feel more spiritually wealthy.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, definitely has helped to feel like I can keep going. So,
okay.
Yeah.
All right. Anything else?
Nope, that's it.
Okay. All right. Thanks. See ya.
Bye.
Bye.